keep hearing
some animal, like a bird or something.
rustling around up on the rock ledge right above us.
Hearing some big snapping. Right back here. Every once in a while you just hear one little twig snap. Kind of unnerving.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's what happened.
Some animal took all of our barrel fruit.
Holy She keeps her barrel fruit stashed over here. And I keep mine here back behind my head, and it picked me clean. All of our fruit stores are completely gone.
Something got it.
Oh, that pisses me off. Hey, there's a roadrunner in my camp. That's a big one, too. There was a roadrunner right here, and he was almost the size of a rooster. He was big.
Yeah.
I think that might be where our barrel cactus is going. But the idea that it came in so close and that it's been taking our food literally while we were asleep.
Right by our heads.
Yeah. Is actually kind of encouraging to me that it's not so much afraid, it's just careful and smart. So setting up a figure 4 somewhere back here.
If you did set one up, you could do it right there.
Right there, that little ledge would be perfect because there's this flat space on that rock.
Yeah. Obviously, it likes barrel fruit.
Yeah. I haven't had Roadrunner before, but there is a first time for everything. I kind of feel like Wile E. Coyote right now. Just looking at the chops and biting at the bit, trying to figure out how I can get that thing. I need to bust out my Acme credit card and go get some supplies. That fall, my last camp had a kind of a gap in it. So when this came down, it didn't compress, and that bird was able to get his head out of there. I don't want the rock landing on another rock so it doesn't seat right. I want it to seat as flatly and with the ground as possible. I'm learning from my mistakes. That's my Wile E. Coyote trap. I'm feeling pretty good about this one. No! The fruit's gone.
Really?
It's not set off, but the fruit's gone. Somebody picked the lock on my safe. Man, that's some... Something stole the bait off the trap without setting off the trap.
We have been that Roadrunner's Wile E. Coyote. It's been taking us for fools.
That's so frustrating. When you're hungry and you're trying to eat protein and that protein's stealing a little bit of food that you have, yeah, that's no bueno.
Today's definitely the worst I felt during this challenge. My muscles are kind of like feeling sore. My hips are starting to hurt pretty badly. It's just lack of food and especially lack of protein. Obviously out here with probably an average of 20 calories a day, I'm really starting to feel it now. I feel like my balance isn't as good as it was. Even breaking tree branches for firewood has been a little more dangerous than it normally would, where I break it and I can't really catch myself or like stabilize myself once the branch breaks. I'm really getting my ass kicked out here.
I'm 47, about to be 48. I'm feeling my age for the first time in my life. That lack of protein, I'm feeling it in my joints, everything's snapping and crackling and popping. Amanda's a really strong-willed young woman. I know Amanda's hurting, and it's killing me. I wanted to be able to do something for her. And not because she's a woman, because she's my teammate. That extraction is just a couple of days away, and it's a long hike. I'm just not having any luck. I'm not gonna make it without protein. We're gonna catch that little sucker.
Yeah.
So that animal is back, and I keep hearing it rustling around. I'm waiting to see if it triggers the trap. It keeps getting closer.
The coyotes are out tonight.
It's the loudest I've ever heard the coyotes.
It's the closest I've ever heard them, too.
Yeah, they're real close.
Hope we get it before the coyotes do.
Last night was the first night that I heard a coyote that was what I would call danger close.
I didn't get any sleep.
All right, moment of truth. I'm gonna check the trap. Holy crap. My trap has been triggered.
Really?
Yep. About to find out, is there anything underneath the trap? Only one way to find out. Yes!
Oh, really?
Yes!
What did you get?
Big rat.
Not that Roadrunner.
Nope.
Wow, it finally worked.
Yeah, that's revenge protein, baby. Yeah.
Oh, wow, that is big.
Yeah.
That's been taking our food.
Bam. Hard to say how totally excited I am to finally get just a little handful of protein and how validating it is to have a trap actually function. And here it is, day 20, and I finally got this figured out.
To see the excitement on his face where all of his efforts finally pay off is a nice feeling.
Got this thing all cleaned up. Took it away from the camp to clean it. My area had the guts and the blood and the fur smell and bring predators or bugs.
Did you see any barrel fruit in its stomach?
They did find the little barrel cactus fruits, seeds and stuff in the intestinal tract. Yeah.
I think it pretty much solved the mystery that it was probably the culprit.
Yeah. Revenge protein is a dish best served slow roasted over the fire.
I'm really happy for Joe. It is purely just from Joe's own patience and fortitude to keep trying things over and over again.
The engineer in me is like, yes!
It's just impressive. Hold on, I'll get to your first bite.
It means everything to get some protein in my body before the extraction.
Even though I'm vegetarian, my first rat. I really don't want to say it, but it does taste like chicken, kind of.
It does.
It's a real, like, lean white meat.
Yeah.
You know?
To share this meat, this protein, and to see her smile and perk up, that's gold. That really makes me feel good.
After all those years of being vegetarian, and I broke it, I'm actually excited to try the organs.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a testicle.
Oh, nice.
I ate the other one. It's awesome. It's very oysterish.
It's an explosion of flavor.
Woo! Not only was I able to provide a meal for both of us, but I got a vegetarian to eat a rat. That was kind of cool. So.
And every part of it. The testicles were good.
They were, huh?